great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. Conference bragging rights, just part of the stakes as these two get set to square off. It's the Duke Blue Devils and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Mountaineers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Duke's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And now we take a look at Nate Shepard. And he'll be matched up on the other side with another guy who's one of the most productive running backs in the game. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Nicholas. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Nicholas. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Blue Devils go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll go back to the ground. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Blue Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's an area of the field the quarterback just cannot take a sack on. 2nd down, down inside the 5-yard line. If it's not open, you just got to throw it away. Because now you've backed yourself up even further. It's going to be even harder to throw this thing into the end zone or to score a touchdown. That's going to be a learning opportunity for this young man.
Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
The Mountaineers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Got a little space. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. The short hands, it's ball. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got some space. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Mountaineers look to do some damage in the red zone. They go play action with Hawkins. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for space. It's Cook. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And so far early in this game, and you got to be impressed with this defense and the physicality and then stopping the run. You could tell it's a priority for this defense. They're up there. They're close to the line of scrimmage. The ground game right now not going, and the defense is dialed in on it.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. This is now a... And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. time with his feet. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hard-hitting tackle. Now we get a timeout from the Blue Devils. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Great job by this defense knowing exactly where the marker was. He needed to get it to the 30, and they stop him at the 29.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They want to run this quarterback. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
These are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Michael Hawkins. Catch in the middle, it's Epps. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Forced out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Again, it's Hawkins. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's sacked. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Here's the pressure. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another.
Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Run inside. It's Cook. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the... West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Mountaineers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throwing, Hawkins. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
It's caught. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to get the first down. There was no way he was going out of bounds there on 3rd.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Might be changing the route. I don't think he got anything. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Cook. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Fires left. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Mountaineers line up to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Makes the tackle really strong. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. Unloads it left. That's reeled in. It's ball. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Hawkins. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. The give on the option. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game, and you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
Pulls it on the option. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Man, so nice to have a QB. When you need him, in the moments, can get those big 3rd down conversions with his legs. He does it here. He showed you the wheels some today, but a nice job late in this football game when you really need it.
And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick, and I think he hurried it a little bit.
The offense coughs it up. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Michael Hawkins. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punt goes out of bounds on a nice job. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Some people in this situation would say take a knee. Some people say let the clock run out. I'll go win it in overtime. I say go for it. I like it. I think the coach says the same thing. Passing the ball a little bit down the field here. Be aggressive. Go try to get the win.
Run the gun on third down. Hawkins trying to beat the D deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not... We'll get it started here in overtime. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cook.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
Well, they called that an ISO play, and it was isolated for a loss.
And they try to isolate a linebacker inside and really run the football right at you, right down the middle. But you better move those big defensive linemen out of the way and create some space. They didn't do it, and you can tell that's why the ball went nowhere.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Hawkins from the gun on third down. He just about had the pick, and what a play that would have been in overtime, but it brings up fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh. It always comes down to a few key plays in a game like this, but to lose in overtime just